What's up, everybody? I'm Sabir Peel of Men's Style Pro, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am excited to talk to you today because I want to break down my last footwear collaboration that I did with an online brand called 3DM Lifestyle. But before I get into that, I want to say I hope everyone's doing well under the circumstances of the coronavirus. Hope everyone's home and safe. If you're with loved ones, if you're alone, hope you're just taking care of yourself and doing the best to stay healthy, and hopefully we get through this as soon as possible. But as I'm sitting home, I'm looking at my shoe collaboration sitting up at this is my home office, and I realized I never told the story of how the collaboration came to be. So back in the summer of 2019, like late August, the brand 3DM Lifestyle reached out to me, and I've been seeing their shoes all over Instagram, all over the web. And what's interesting about the brand is that they create a ton of footwear in terms of traditional men's like leather soled shoes, from pebble grains to suede to everything, and they're very unique and they're beautiful shoes. And they reached out to me to do a collab, not even a collab, they wanted me to do a review of a pair of their shoes. But I've been watching all of their seeding for the last like year and a half, 2 years, and I saw like they've had hundreds of reviews of their shoes, so they didn't need another review from me to solidify them as a brand. But I did notice that they have never ever done a collaboration with anyone, and I took this as an opportunity to pitch myself. This isn't my first collaboration. I've done maybe 5 or 6 I've done 3 other footwear collaborations. I've done suits, I've done pocket square shoes, but I had never done a capsule where I've created more than one pair of shoes. So I got up the courage and I wrote my full proposal, and when I wrote it out, I sent it to them, and I thought, yo, I got this in the bag, you're gonna say yes. And they responded within like 2 days, because 3DM is based in India, I'm here in Philly, and 2 days later they said no, like outright nah. And I was like, well damn, ain't this some shit? But I was like, all right, cool. They said no, and I had to think back to why they said no. And for any brand, it's about what's the return on investment, or is this dude proven? As much as they said that they like looked at my site and followed my stuff, who knows how much they have followed. They might have just seen recent things from me. So I sat on it for like a week or two, and then I sent them back an email, and I just listed out my other collaborations that I've done for actually creating product and what the sales look like, and talked about editorial content that I'm working on with like larger brands and brands that I had worked with in the past that were complementary brands. So like other suiting brands, automotive brands, to let them see like I'm on a level where like I think I can add value to your brand. And it wasn't me tooting my horn, but if you're gonna pitch something, any brand wants to know what your value is gonna be to them and how they're gonna make them money. And there was already design synergy there, but how am I gonna benefit the brand was the main thing. So after that, they said yes. So this is about like late September. I'd already had the 3 designs down, so I wanted to do 2 loafers. One was a Belgian loafer, and one was a butterfly penny loafer, and then one was a pebble grain boot. The butterfly penny loafer, from what I ended up with this, it's a burgundy croc leather loafer. I think I had a different design at first in terms of the colorway, and it might have actually been a different material, but we ended up on this one, which I really wanted to do from jump, but I didn't think they could do it. But they did do it. So I want to do this as a critique of my own footwear brand and to show you the shoes. If you're interested in the shoes, they are made to order. So once you put your order in, they make the shoes. And the links are below in the description. So if you want to support, I greatly appreciate it. But this is just so you can see what my design process was and how this broke down. So now I'm going to show you the shoes. Okay, so first up we have, this is the Alfea, this is the croc leather penny loafer. And you'll see here it's embossed. It has the Men's Style Pro by 3DM logo on and stamped on the bottom and in the insole. And when you look at it here, you'll see that it's not as red as it comes off on their website. It's actually really burgundy, and it has a burnished toe. But this is the shoe that if I had to change something, I would change it. I would have made this in a chocolate suede, because I think the butterfly penny part would look amazing in a suede. It wouldn't have been embossed, but I think this would have gotten more eyes on it. This was definitely like my butterfly shoe, and what I mean by that is like the shoe that attracts the most, so almost like a rose. If I was a butterfly and I saw something red or something yellow, this was that shoe to grab people in. So this was the Alfea. Both of the loafers that you're gonna see in the collection, they are priced at $160. So the next shoe up, I will actually show you the other loafer, which is the Belgian, and it was called the Clive, or is called the Clive. Okay, so next up is the Clive. So this is my favorite shoe of the collection, and it's something that I always wanted to create. So this is a green on green. This is an olive green Belgian loafer, and the reason I did this for, because every time you see a Belgian loafer, the piping is often contrasting, and it's very like distracting for me. So I wanted to do something that was completely monochromatic as a Belgian loafer, and something that if you want to wear out, like you want to wear with a suit or tuxedo or with jeans, it wouldn't stand out so much because it blends into itself. And just like the other loafer, you'll see the 3DM by Men's Style Pro on the insole and on the outsole. But this is by far my favorite shoe of the collection. All the shoes are European size, so when you see it, it has a full breakdown on their size chart at 3DM's website. But this is my favorite shoe of the collection. This is the Clive, and all the shoes are actually, the soles are Argentinian leather too, and they're blade constructed. Boom, the Clive. And lastly, I'm gonna show you guys the Brixton boot. All right, so here we have the Brixton boot. It is a pebble grain speed lace boot, cap toe design. And the reason why I designed it this way is because every time you see a pebble grain boot, they're often wingtipped, and I like them, and they're typically black. I like them like that, but if you want something a little bit more versatile that you can wear with like a suit, or you want to put on with jeans, cap toe is the way to go. Plain toe looks a little too military, but the cap toe really did it right for me. And I love the speed lacing here. You'll see the bottom, it's not full leather, but it has a protective front. This is something I would have changed actually on this boot too. I would have made this a full Dionite rubber sole, so it would have been more of an all-weather boot. It is blade constructed, so like it's like semi-waterproof, but it's not a waterproof boot, so do not quote me on that. But this boot has been the heavy hitter. This boot has sold not completely out, but like extremely well. This one and the Belgian loafer are selling like crazy. There's been a few hits for the croc leather loafer, but I think because of that color, some people were like a little standoffish because it looks redder online, but it definitely is burgundy, so if you're looking for that, check it out. But this is the pebble grain Brixton boot. Alright, so that was the full collection from my 3DM collaboration. If you like what you saw, definitely check it out. The links are in the description. And be sure to subscribe. Hopefully, because I'm home during all this Corona time, I'll be putting together more videos. But check out mensstylepro.com for all your men's style needs. I'll be putting more like fitness and food things up because people are at home trying to figure out how to stay fit and eat better as well. And follow me at Men's Style Pro on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere else. But like, subscribe, smash that button, all that craziness that you want to do. But thanks for tuning in. Peace.